Hello, this is Pigs here,
And I'm Mirage.
and we're giving you our second ever audio commentary.
Yes, and we have no...
Our observer's just doing crazy stuff here. I got these
Yeah.
games off a Russian guy on another YouTube channel, so hopefully no one else has done this in English before, otherwise, well,
We're screwed.
because no one's really going to watch us opposed to other people like...
Anyway,
Hey,
so we don't know the names of these players, so because they're blurs, pixelated blurs, so we'll call it Terran vs Zerg.
Yep, it's blue versus red.
But I'll call
Red
it Terran vs
blue.
Zerg.
Well, I'm going to go for the Terran player, because I play Terran.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Zerg player since I'm a Zerg player.
Yeah, if you want to call that playing, I just call that, Babelings. Oh, and
Ahaha!
he did a bit of a misclick
Anyway,
there. Our observer's speeding it up and down. The quality of this game might not be the best, who knows. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not, but we'll see. Neither player really doing anything too crazy. It seems the observer's focusing mainly on Terran.
Yeah, it looks it's standard so far, no crazy barracks or anything.
You know what? It's actually first person view. Is it? No. Yeah, it is. It just showed his mouse clicking. So, this is a first person commentary, apparently. My bad for getting a shitty video, but we're going to commentate it anyway.
Anyway, there's a barracks going down on the top right of the screen. So...
Well, no, wait, yes. It's not first person.
It's a shitty
It's
observer.
just a shitty observer.
It's a shitty observer.
Yeah, okay, great. So, this guy's probably doing an analysis of a Terran play. I don't really want to do a similar thing. But,
I hate Terran. I'd never do a similar thing.
Yeah.
Oh!
Standard timing for the gas play. We're not going to see a fast expansion or a mass marine rush.
That wall-in didn't look secure from what
Yeah,
I saw. That looks like a horrible wall-in.
He's probably planning to, you can put
Fill it
supply
in, yeah.
depots and stuff in there to fill it out, especially once you get that add-on. Hopefully he's going to do that, otherwise he's going to be so susceptible to Bailings and Zerglings, it's going to be ridiculous.
But he got a fast gas, so I say Reaper harass.
Well, he didn't get that, he got the supply depot before his barracks, so maybe mech? Not that common on this map, but could be, we'll see what he does.
Oh,
He's putting down the,
That's
Tech
Tech Lab,
Lab.
yeah. I still stick with my whole Reapers.
yeah, see,
I
the
reckon
Wallen's
it's the Reapers.
fine once he's put that down, but it's very susceptible to Bailings with those two supply depots right next to one another.
And the Tech Lab.
Yeah.
Tech Lab is pretty weak.
We've got the Zerg player putting gas and spawning pool down before he expands, so it could in fact be a Bailing bust, which would be awful for the Terran player with that wall set up.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
No,
Pretty cool.
No,
There'd be
no.
lots of explosions.
Yeah, but that's why it would be awful, because the Terran player would lose.
Yeah, the Zerg player would win. And there's
Anyway,
a
Queen out for Zerg player is gonna
And
port
there's-
away that SCV.
Not really microing the Queen too well. The
Yeah,
Queen's
running
walked off.
creep before it even managed to spew out those extra little larvae.
Oh, and
A bunker going up.
And-
so...
I bet you a Reaper's gonna jump in there and start shooting.
Oh! Oh, fine.
There's
Well,
the Reaper.
Yeah, there is a Reaper out. I don't really agree with the decision to... Oh, he's making a second Reaper. I don't think it's going to be too effective because the Zerg player did not fast expand and he's got that gas up.
Oh, maybe
So
he
there's
was
going to be
trying
speedlings
to.
out very quickly. And the speedlings,
Yeah,
Zerglings
they're
already on the way.
Not speedlings, yeah.
Not speedlings. But, maybe the Terran player is going to be able to use this bunker to utilize his map control. Perhaps
Yeah.
he's going to get an early expansion or tech up.
And the Zerg player's doing what every Zerg player should. If someone's bunker rushing you, or, well, pushing in with buildings, just put up a creep. Put some more creep everywhere.
I find a lot of players neglect the creep. I mean, early on, is this right that sometimes a lot of you can't afford to use all your larvae up,
Yeah, well, it's
So,
like
I
you
mean-
get 4 more larvae, or you can put creep down.
and the creep's going to allow the Zerglings to just catch and surround those Reapers
Oh,
so easily.
it'll make the speedlings,
Yeah.
super speedlings,
Yes.
with little capes.
Yes, it will.
Flutter in the wind.
Anyway, Terran player is getting his
And killing
factory up.
Zerglings.
Zerglings, bit of a mismanagement on the Zerg's part. He's getting Bailings as I thought he might.
And low as well, so...
So if the Terran player can get up these factory units, perhaps a 4 to soak up a lot of the Bailing damage, he could be okay. But I think the Bailings are going to come out too early for that, and the Terran player is going to be in a lot of trouble. We'll just have to see what kind of units he's deciding to make, because he's still on 1 barracks here.
And this guy, the Zerg player, has got fantastic creep control. He's spreading it the second he can.
And Zergling's coming down, but the observer needs to look over there now so we can... No, we're not pushing down. So we now have 3 Reapers in the bunker, a 4th Reaper, and a buttload of Zerglings.
Oh, and a Spire!
He's
Ha!
putting a Spire up. I definitely agree with your decision to put a Spire up. So,
From what I can see, those Reapers are going to die. If they don't get back in the bunker.
The Reapers are just picking off Zerglings. He's got the creep down, so yeah. He's fine with those.
Yeah, the Reapers are winning.
Anyway, so it
depressingly.
looks like the Zerg player. I'll still give a favour to the Zerg player here. Because Reaper's going to get caught and taken down. There we go. The Zerg player going for a Battling Muta. It's pretty common tactic. But, use Chauvi Mutas first. Cause the Terran player to have to build mass marines to handle them.
He didn't see it. He hasn't seen the Spire yet.
No.
I'm 100% sure the Terran missed the Spire.
That's in range. That's in range of the Spire. He's seen it. He scanned the Spire. So really, the Terran player really needs to get 4s out because they're great against both Banelings and Mutalisks. But,
there are the Banelings.
The Banelings already out.
The magic number is 6. 6 Banelings will blow up every supply depot and tech lab.
He's getting nothing from it. Terran player in huge trouble. Berserk needs to push in right now with those Banelings. He can do huge amounts of damage. He's got map control, so he's taking that expansion. The Terran player trying to put down an expansion of his own, as we saw earlier. But that's gonna come to of no use.
That's. Oh, but there are Vikings.
He's going mass Vikings. Vikings not the best counter to Banelings. And Zerg player double expanding. He's taking another expansion, taking firm control of this game. The Reapers really did almost no economic damage. I mean, sure, he didn't have to build as many drones, but...
And by the time he starts harassing the Overlords with the Vikings...
And here come the Zerglings right now. And as I said, that's lifted off.
Those Mutas are going to destroy those Vikings. Once they come out. Well,
if he gets enough of them. I mean, he how many hatcheries does he have? He's got 1 hatchery at his main.
Yeah.
He's getting another. He's probably not going to have a larvae to get it instantly.
But the Terran guy's building anti-air turrets, so he'll be fine.
Personally, I don't like using Vikings to deal with Mutalisks because Mutalisks, they're just
awesome.
They're just so effective against the Viking. The Viking doesn't get his plus damage.
And now the Mutalisks getting
steamrolled,
getting pulverized.
Anyway, as I was going to say, the Vikings only have plus damage to armor, and Mutalisks not being an armored target, they really don't do enough damage, and they're just not a cost-effective unit.
But Mutalisks have a range of 6, and Vikings have a range of 9.
Yeah, they can be micro to outrange them. Is it 9? Is it that big?
Yeah.
It's a crazy range.
Oh, maybe it's a bit less.
No, it might be. They do have a huge range.
And the Zerglings are going to scout out the map, make sure the Terran guys aren't doing anything completely out of the box. Which is not.
Now he's getting dual medevacs. So, he's got a 4 out as well, which is definitely going to help him against both those Banelings.
But the Zerg guys going primarily Zerglings and Banelings from what I last saw, and Thors die to Zerglings. And Vikings can't shoot Zerglings.
I think the Terran player really needs the Marine support, get some Marauders out. The Zerg player would do well to perhaps switch to a Hydralisk deck, would you say?
Well, there's a Thor drop about to happen, so...
He doesn't have much in his bases here. The Zerg...
This guy's got
could take massive economic damage here. I mean, the Thor's just completely straight through those drones. And here we go. He's putting up the high ground, and he's taking out that Spore Crawler there, so those Vikings aren't going to be so effective as long as they stay away from those queens.
This is a Zerg player's nightmare. And now the Overlord's being pushed away by the Thor, get rid of the site. Yep, and he has to evacuate.
The Zerg player really needs more army units. I think he got a bit overconfident with those Banelings. But hasn't really. He's been powering drones a lot.
It's not too big a loss because he's evacuating to his secret expansion. So,
well, he's going to lose his hatchery. That's a big blow. And at the same time, the Terran player's managed to get a command center of his own up, and he's putting up additional.
And he's getting flamethrowers.
Yeah, he's getting. I forget the name of the upgrade, but the flamethrower upgrade for the Hellion, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's getting
4 ships
now.
is doing ridiculous damage. The Zerg player really just needs to get on top of this with his main army. I mean, and that.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't go down. It looked like the medevac was going to go down with a 4 inside. He's landed all those Vikings, and he's just doing massive damage to the Zerg player.
I would say
pushing
that
in
the
for the kill.
Zerg player's screwed.
Yeah.
Here comes his
These Zerglings are going to need it. No. Too many Vikings. Banelings not very effective against the Vikings because they have armor better. And
there was no GG.
That
well,
guy
I
just,
wouldn't either.
He just
I
rage
wouldn't
quit.
GG either.
Well, I would, because 4 ships are just fair game. I don't care what you say. I personally use 4 ships all the time.
I know. You've used them on me.
Yeah.
You've used them on me like every second game.
Yeah, and bad luck.
Anyway.
GG.